Have you ever noticed that some people seem to defy time, maintaining a youthful appearance that goes beyond just genetics or lifestyle? You might wonder, what's the secret? The truth is, the way we age is deeply connected to our inner thoughts, beliefs, and the energy we carry within us. The spiritual meaning behind appearing younger than your age is a reflection of your inner peace, your self-love, and your ability to embrace life with an open heart. Let's explore how this connection between mind, body, and spirit holds the key to your timelessness. Self-love and acceptance are two of the most powerful forces we can cultivate in our lives. These qualities are not merely about feeling good in the moment. They shape how we experience the world, our interactions with others, and ultimately how we relate to ourselves. When you embrace self-love and self-acceptance, you create a space within yourself where healing and transformation can occur, and your energy is infused with vitality and strength. These forces are so potent that they not only enhance your emotional and spiritual well-being, but also have a direct impact on your physical health. It is through the practice of self-love and acceptance that we begin to connect with the most authentic version of ourselves, and in doing so, we open the door to experiencing life in a way that is youthful, vibrant, and free. One of the foundational elements of self-love is the ability to accept yourself fully, exactly as you are in this moment. So often we find ourselves caught in cycles of self-criticism or self-judgment, believing that we must change something about ourselves in order to be worthy of love, happiness, or success. This mindset creates a disconnection from our true selves and from the love that is always available to us. However, self-love asks us to step away from these limitations and embrace who we are, flaws and all. When we accept ourselves as we are, without the constant need to fix or change, we invite a sense of peace into our hearts. This peace radiates out into every aspect of our lives, and we begin to experience the world through a lens of self-compassion and acceptance. When you love yourself, you stop seeking external validation for your worth. Instead, you come to the realization that your value is intrinsic and it is not defined by what you do, what you achieve, or how others perceive you. This kind of unconditional love creates a stable foundation for your self-esteem and confidence. You begin to trust yourself in your decisions because you know that you are worthy of love regardless of external circumstances. This internal security is powerful because it is not dependent on the approval of others, making it more resilient and long-lasting. Self-acceptance is deeply intertwined with the idea of embracing your imperfections. None of us are perfect, and it is in our imperfections that we often find our most beautiful qualities. When we accept ourselves, we acknowledge that these imperfections are part of what makes us unique. Rather than striving for an unattainable ideal, we begin to appreciate ourselves for who we are in the present moment. This acceptance frees us from the exhausting cycle of comparison and perfectionism that so often leads to feelings of inadequacy. The more we accept ourselves, the more we feel comfortable in our own skin, and the more we can show up as our authentic selves in the world. Self-love is also deeply connected to the practice of kindness, both toward ourselves and toward others. When we show ourselves kindness, we treat ourselves with the same respect and compassion that we would offer a dear friend or loved one. This includes taking the time to care for our bodies, nourish our minds, and honor our needs. It means setting boundaries that protect our well-being and saying no when something does not align with our values or desires. Self-love is not about indulgence or selfishness. It is about recognizing that we are deserving of care, compassion, and attention. By practicing self-love in this way, we foster a healthy sense of self-worth and create a life that reflects our true needs and desires. When we love and accept ourselves, we also become more resilient to life's challenges. We stop seeing obstacles as personal failures and start viewing them as opportunities for growth and learning. Self-love helps us to face life with courage, knowing that we are enough just as we are. It also enables us to navigate difficult times with grace because we trust in our ability to handle whatever comes our way. When we are grounded in self-love, we are not so easily swayed by the opinions or judgments of others. Instead, we remain anchored in our own truth, knowing that we are worthy of all the good things life has to offer. Moreover, self-love and self-acceptance can have a profound impact on how we age. Many people fear aging because they associate it with decline, loss, and the erosion of beauty. However, when you love and accept yourself fully, you release these fears and embrace the natural process of aging with grace. You stop seeing wrinkles and gray hair as signs of weakness or failure, and instead view them as marks of wisdom and experience. Aging becomes a celebration of all the moments that have shaped you into the person you are today. The more you embrace yourself as you age, the more youthful you feel, because youth is not just about appearance, it is about energy, spirit, and attitude. When you accept and love yourself at every stage of life, you radiate a vitality that transcends age. The energy of self-love also impacts your physical health. Science has shown that the way we think and feel about ourselves can have a direct effect on our bodies. Negative self-talk and self-criticism can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical ailments, while self-love and positive affirmations can promote healing, reduce stress, and increase overall well-being. When we accept ourselves, we release the burden of self-imposed limitations, and our bodies respond with vitality and strength. The more we nurture our minds with loving thoughts, the more we create an environment where our bodies can thrive. In closing, self-love and acceptance are the keys to unlocking a life of joy, peace, and vitality. By accepting yourself fully, you align with the energy of the universe, allowing your inner beauty and youth to shine through. You stop resisting the natural flow of life and begin to flow with it, knowing that you are worthy of all the love and blessings that come your way. Remember, when you love and accept yourself, you create a life that is rich in health, happiness, and fulfillment. You are enough just as you are, and that truth is the most powerful source of youthfulness and vitality that exists. Living with joy and gratitude is a powerful way to experience life fully. And it is one of the most effective ways to unlock a deep sense of peace and contentment within yourself. Joy and gratitude are not just fleeting emotions or momentary feelings, they are a way of being, a mindset that influences every aspect of your life. When you choose to live with joy, you invite positive energy into your world. When you practice gratitude, you focus on the blessings that already exist in your life rather than dwelling on what may be missing. Together, joy and gratitude create a powerful force that can transform your emotional, mental, and physical well-being. At its core, joy is a natural state of being. It is not something that is dependent on external circumstances or achievements, but rather something that flows from within. When you allow yourself to experience joy, you tap into the essence of who you truly are. This energy is not about being happy all the time or forcing yourself to smile through difficult situations. Instead, joy is about embracing life with an open heart, choosing to focus on the positive, and finding beauty in the simplest of moments. It's about allowing yourself to feel the full range of emotions that life offers while still remaining connected to a sense of inner peace and contentment. One of the most transformative aspects of joy is its ability to shift your perspective. When you are grounded in joy, you begin to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than lack. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and setbacks are seen as stepping stones on the path to greater wisdom and resilience. Living with joy means that you do not allow negative circumstances to define your emotional state. You choose to respond to life with a sense of curiosity and hope, knowing that every experience, whether positive or challenging, is part of the larger journey of self-discovery and growth. Gratitude is equally powerful, and when practiced regularly, it can profoundly change the way you view your life. Gratitude is the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the good things in your life, no matter how big or small they may seem. It's easy to focus on what is wrong or what could be better, but gratitude encourages you to look at what is already working, what you already have, and what is already wonderful in your life. It is the conscious choice to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. The benefits of gratitude are vast. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude experience improved mental health, better sleep, and even stronger immune systems. When you are grateful, you shift your focus away from negative thoughts and feelings, replacing them with positive emotions that have the power to heal and uplift you. Gratitude helps to lower stress, reduce anxiety, and increase overall happiness. When you are thankful for what you have, you open yourself up to more blessings because you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive even more good things into your life. One of the most profound ways to incorporate gratitude into your daily life is through the practice of mindful awareness. This involves pausing throughout the day to notice the beauty around you, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds chirping, or the simple act of breathing. It's about taking a moment to acknowledge the goodness that is already present, even in the midst of your busy or challenging life. By cultivating this awareness, you begin to live more fully in the present moment, and you begin to experience joy in the here and now. Gratitude also encourages us to deepen our relationships with others. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, you strengthen the bond between you, whether it's a simple thank you for a kind gesture or a heartfelt acknowledgement of someone's support. Gratitude fosters connection and builds trust. When you express gratitude, not only do you make others feel valued, but you also raise your own vibration, attracting even more positive energy into your life. Living with joy and gratitude does not mean that life is always easy or without challenges. It means that even in the face of adversity, you choose to focus on the good and to find moments of peace and happiness. It means that you are aware of the blessings in your life, even when they are not immediately obvious. Life will inevitably bring moments of hardship, pain, or uncertainty, but joy and gratitude are tools that help you navigate these times with strength and resilience. When you maintain a sense of joy and gratitude, you learn to respond to life's challenges with grace, knowing that they are temporary and that better days are always ahead. Furthermore, living with joy and gratitude enhances your connection to the universe and the flow of energy around you. When you are joyful, you emit a positive vibration that attracts more of what you want into your life. Joy is magnetic, and when you live in alignment with joy, you draw people, opportunities, and experiences that match your energy. Gratitude amplifies this effect as it signals to the universe that you are open and receptive to all the good that is coming your way. Together, joy and gratitude create a powerful energy that helps you manifest your desires and live a life that is aligned with your highest good. The practice of living with joy and gratitude also strengthens your ability to live in the present moment. When you are focused on the blessings you have right now, you are less likely to dwell on the past or worry about the future. You learn to savor each moment as it comes, fully immersed in the richness of the experience. This shift in mindset creates a life that is more fulfilling and meaningful, because you are no longer waiting for something to happen in order to feel happy or fulfilled. You recognize that happiness is not something to be pursued, but something that is already available to you in the present moment. In conclusion, living with joy and gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform your life in profound ways. It is the choice to embrace each moment with an open heart, to see the beauty in all things, and to appreciate the abundance that already surrounds you. When you choose to live with joy and gratitude, you align with the energy of love, healing, and abundance. You attract more positivity into your life, and you experience a deeper sense of peace and contentment. Remember, joy and gratitude are not just emotions, they are a way of being that empowers you to live fully and to create a life that reflects the abundance of the universe. Letting go of limiting beliefs is one of the most transformative practices you can engage in. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or throughout life's challenges, create invisible barriers that hold us back from realizing our full potential. They influence how we see ourselves, the world around us, and what we believe is possible for our lives. However, by releasing these beliefs and embracing self-love and acceptance, we open ourselves to a life of limitless possibilities. Self-love and acceptance are the foundation that supports the process of letting go, because when you fully love and accept yourself, you are empowered to release the thoughts and beliefs that no longer serve you. Limiting beliefs are often the product of fear, shame, guilt, or negative experiences. These beliefs may sound familiar: I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy of love, I'll never succeed, or I don't deserve happiness. When we hold these beliefs, we essentially limit our potential, keeping ourselves stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and unfulfilled dreams. These beliefs become the lens through which we view the world, influencing our choices, actions, and the way we interact with others. They create a narrative in our minds that keeps us trapped in a version of ourselves that is far from the truth of who we really are. The first step in letting go of these limiting beliefs is recognizing them. This can be challenging, as these beliefs are often so ingrained in our subconscious that we may not even be aware of them. However, by paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and the stories we tell ourselves, we can begin to identify where these beliefs originate. Ask yourself, what beliefs do I have about myself that limit my potential? What negative thoughts do I keep repeating in my mind? Once you identify these beliefs, you can begin to challenge them and release their hold on you. One of the most powerful ways to release limiting beliefs is through the practice of self-love. Self-love is about embracing who you are with compassion, kindness, and acceptance. It is the recognition that you are worthy of all the good things life has to offer, no matter what your past may have looked like. When you love yourself unconditionally, you give yourself permission to let go of beliefs that do not align with the truth of your worth. You begin to see yourself through a loving and supportive lens, rather than through the lens of self-criticism or judgment. Self-love also helps to heal the wounds that may have led to the formation of these limiting beliefs in the first place. Often, limiting beliefs are rooted in past experiences of rejection, failure, or trauma. When we love ourselves, we begin to heal these wounds, replacing old pain with compassion and understanding. This healing process allows us to release the past and move forward with a sense of freedom and empowerment. As we heal, we recognize that we are not defined by our past mistakes or failures, but by our ability to grow, learn, and evolve. Self-acceptance is another crucial component in letting go of limiting beliefs. Accepting yourself means acknowledging that you are enough just as you are. It is the recognition that you do not need to change who you are in order to be worthy of love, success, or happiness. Self-acceptance is about embracing your unique qualities, both the strengths and the imperfections, and knowing that you are whole and complete in your current state. When you accept yourself, you release the need for external validation or approval, because you realize that your worth comes from within, not from the opinions of others. The practice of self-love and self-acceptance also strengthens your ability to trust yourself in your decisions. When you love and accept yourself, you trust that you are capable of creating the life you desire. You stop second-guessing yourself or doubting your abilities, because you know that you have everything within you to succeed. Self-love allows you to step into your power, knowing that you are worthy of pursuing your dreams and achieving your goals. As you begin to trust yourself more deeply, the limiting beliefs that once held you back lose their grip on your life. Letting go of limiting beliefs requires courage, because it involves stepping out of your comfort zone and challenging the stories you've always believed to be true. But this courage is fueled by self-love. When you love yourself, you give yourself the strength and confidence to face your fears and push past the boundaries that have kept you small. You realize that letting go of these beliefs is not about changing who you are, but about releasing the false ideas that have prevented you from seeing your true potential. One of the most effective tools in letting go of limiting beliefs is the use of positive affirmations. Affirmations are statements that reflect the truth of who you are and the life you want to create. By repeating these affirmations regularly, you begin to rewire your subconscious mind, replacing old, limiting beliefs with new, empowering ones. For example, if you've held the belief that you are not worthy of success, you can replace it with the affirmation, "I am worthy of success and abundance." By consistently affirming these positive statements, you gradually shift your mindset and align yourself with a new reality. Another powerful tool is visualization. Visualizing the life you want to create and seeing yourself as the person you wish to become can help you release limiting beliefs. When you imagine yourself living your dreams, feeling confident, successful, and happy, you begin to believe that it is possible for you. This process helps to dissolve the old beliefs that have been holding you back and replace them with a new vision of who you are and what you can achieve. In addition to affirmations and visualization, it is important to surround yourself with positive influences, people, books, environments, and experiences that support your growth and encourage you to let go of limiting beliefs. The more you immerse yourself in positive energy, the more you begin to align with the truth of your worth and your limitless potential. As you release these limiting beliefs, you create space for new possibilities to emerge. You step into a life that is aligned with your true desires, a life where you feel free to be yourself and embrace the fullness of your potential. The process of letting go of limiting beliefs is ongoing, but with self-love and self-acceptance as your foundation, you will continue to evolve and expand, realizing that you are capable of achieving anything you set your heart and mind to. Living in harmony with the present moment is one of the most transformative practices you can embrace. In our fast-paced world, it is easy to get caught up in the constant rush of thoughts, worries, and distractions. We find ourselves dwelling on the past or anxiously anticipating the future, which takes us away from the richness and beauty of the present moment. Yet it is in the present that life truly unfolds. It is where peace, joy, and fulfillment reside. By learning to live in harmony with the present, we can tap into a deeper sense of contentment and connection to ourselves and the world around us. The first step in living in harmony with the present is to become aware of the present moment. This may sound simple, but in practice it requires a shift in consciousness. Our minds are often consumed with thoughts about the past or the future, leaving little room to fully experience what is happening right here, right now. The practice of mindfulness can help us anchor ourselves in the present moment. Mindfulness is the art of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, fully engaging with what is happening in the here and now. Whether you are eating, walking, talking, or even breathing, mindfulness helps you become aware of your senses and experience life with greater clarity and appreciation. When you live in harmony with the present, you stop rushing through life trying to get to the next thing or the next goal. Instead, you slow down and savor each moment. You appreciate the beauty in the small things, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds chirping, or the laughter of a loved one. You begin to recognize that life is not about constantly striving for something more, but about fully immersing yourself in the experience of being alive. By embracing the present moment, you unlock a sense of peace that is not dependent on external circumstances, but rather arises from within. Living in harmony with the present also means letting go of the need for control. So much of our anxiety and stress stems from the desire to control everything around us, whether it's our work, relationships, or even the future. However, the truth is that we can never fully control what happens in life. We can only control how we respond to it. When we release the need to control and instead embrace the flow of life, we create space for ease and acceptance. We trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and we allow ourselves to be guided by the natural rhythm of life. One of the key components of living in harmony with the present is accepting life as it is without judgment or resistance. We often resist what is happening in our lives because we think it should be different. We wish for the past to have unfolded differently or the future to turn out a certain way. But resistance only creates suffering. When we accept the present moment for what it is without judgment or criticism, we create an inner peace that allows us to navigate life with greater ease. Acceptance does not mean resignation or complacency. It simply means acknowledging what is without trying to change it in the moment. From this place of acceptance, we can take inspired action, make conscious decisions, and create the life we desire, all while remaining grounded in the present. Living in harmony with the present also involves letting go of past regrets and future worries. Regret over past mistakes or missed opportunities can keep us trapped in a cycle of self-blame and guilt. Worrying about the future, on the other hand, can create unnecessary stress and anxiety. Both of these mental patterns take us out of the present and prevent us from fully experiencing life as it is. The truth is that the past is gone and the future has not yet arrived. The only moment that we truly have is the present. When we learn to let go of the past and future, we free ourselves to fully engage with the present moment and find peace in the here and now. A powerful way to cultivate harmony with the present is through the practice of gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in our lives. When we take time each day to appreciate the blessings, big and small, we naturally become more connected to the present moment. We begin to notice the goodness around us and the richness of our daily experiences. Gratitude helps us recognize that life, even in its challenges, is a precious gift, and it encourages us to savor each moment with a heart full of appreciation. Living in harmony with the present also means letting go of the need for perfection. So often we place unrealistic expectations on ourselves and others, believing that we must be perfect in order to be happy or successful. However, perfection is an illusion, and the pursuit of it only leads to frustration and disappointment. When we let go of the need to be perfect and embrace ourselves as we are, we free ourselves from the pressure of constantly striving for an ideal that may never come. Instead, we accept the present moment as it is, knowing that we are enough just as we are. This acceptance opens the door to a life filled with more joy, contentment, and peace. Another important aspect of living in harmony with the present is practicing self-compassion. We are often our own harshest critics, constantly judging ourselves for not measuring up to some ideal. But self-compassion invites us to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a friend. When we are compassionate with ourselves, we let go of the inner conflict that comes from self-criticism, and we create space for healing and growth. Self-compassion allows us to embrace the present moment with an open heart, free from the weight of self-judgment. Living in harmony with the present is also about finding balance in our lives. It is easy to become consumed by work, responsibilities, and obligations, leaving little time for relaxation, play, and self-care. However, living in harmony with the present requires that we find balance between action and rest, doing and being. It's important to take time for ourselves, to slow down, and to engage in activities that bring us joy and peace. Whether it's spending time in nature, practicing yoga, or simply sitting in silence, finding time to rest and recharge is essential for living in harmony with the present moment. Ultimately, living in harmony with the present is about embracing the richness of life as it is, without striving for something more. It is about fully experiencing each moment, trusting in the flow of life, and accepting what comes with an open heart. When we live in harmony with the present, we open ourselves to greater peace, joy, and fulfillment. We stop waiting for the right moment and instead begin to live fully in the now, knowing that the present is all we truly need. By practicing mindfulness, acceptance, gratitude, and self-compassion, we can cultivate a life that is aligned with the beauty and richness of the present moment, bringing us closer to the peace and fulfillment we seek. The energy of love and compassion is one of the most transformative forces in the universe. It is a force that transcends boundaries, heals wounds, and has the power to create profound change in the world. Love and compassion are not just emotions, they are energies that flow through us, influencing how we connect with ourselves, others, and the world around us. By embracing these energies, we open ourselves to deeper levels of understanding, kindness, and connection, creating a ripple effect that can transform lives, heal relationships, and foster a more peaceful world. At the core of love and compassion is the ability to truly care for others without judgment. Love in its purest form is unconditional and all-encompassing. It is the energy that exists within each of us, often waiting to be awakened and expressed. This love is not dependent on circumstances, achievements, or conditions. It simply exists because it is the essence of our being. When we allow ourselves to tap into this inner love, we experience a sense of peace and fulfillment that cannot be found through external sources. Compassion is the natural extension of love. It is the ability to empathize with the suffering of others and to respond with kindness and understanding. Compassion does not judge or criticize, it simply recognizes the pain and struggles of others and offers support without expectation. Compassion is not limited to just others, it also includes self-compassion. We often find it easier to extend kindness to others than to ourselves, but self-compassion is essential in cultivating a balanced energy of love. It means treating ourselves with the same kindness, patience, and understanding that we offer to others, especially during times of difficulty or failure. When we embody love and compassion, we begin to see the world through a different lens. Instead of focusing on what divides us, we focus on what connects us. We realize that at our core, we are all human beings with similar hopes, dreams, and challenges. By recognizing our shared humanity, we can let go of judgments, prejudices, and the need for control. We begin to honor each person for who they truly are, seeing the beauty in their uniqueness and the goodness in their hearts. This shift in perspective creates a more harmonious and accepting environment, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. The energy of love and compassion also has the power to heal. When we offer love and compassion to others, we create an environment where healing can occur. Emotional wounds, past hurts, and trauma can be released in the presence of unconditional love. This love acts as a balm, soothing the pain of the heart and soul, and allowing individuals to let go of fear and resentment. Compassionate presence, whether through a listening ear or a gentle touch, can provide a sense of safety and support, allowing others to process their emotions and begin their healing journey. The energy of love and compassion is not limited to human beings. It extends to all living beings and the planet itself. When we connect with the energy of love, we begin to see the interconnectedness of all life. We recognize that our actions, thoughts, and words have an impact on the world around us, and we become more mindful of how we treat others and the environment. Compassionate living means considering the well-being of all, from the animals and plants to the ecosystems that sustain us. This awareness fosters a deep sense of responsibility for the earth and a desire to protect and preserve it for future generations. Living in the energy of love and compassion also requires letting go of fear. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles to experiencing love fully. It causes us to close off, to become defensive, and to build walls around our hearts. Fear keeps us from being vulnerable, from trusting others, and from fully expressing ourselves. But love and compassion cannot exist in a space where fear dominates. When we release fear, we open ourselves to the full flow of love, allowing it to wash over us and connect us to others in meaningful ways. This requires courage, the courage to be open, to be vulnerable, and to trust that love will guide us. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate the energy of love and compassion is through conscious action. Love is not just a feeling, it is something that can be expressed through words, gestures, and actions. Acts of kindness, whether big or small, have a profound impact on the energy we send out into the world. A smile, a kind word, a helping hand, these actions all carry the energy of love and compassion, and they can shift the energy in a room, a community, or even a whole society. By making a conscious effort to live from a place of love and compassion, we become agents of change, creating positive ripple effects that extend far beyond our immediate circle. In addition to conscious action, meditation and mindfulness practices are powerful tools for connecting with the energy of love and compassion. Through practices such as loving kindness meditation, we can train our minds and hearts to cultivate deeper feelings of love and compassion, not only for ourselves but for others as well. In these practices, we focus on sending love to ourselves, loved ones, strangers, and even those with whom we may have conflicts. This practice helps to expand our capacity for empathy and understanding, fostering a sense of unity and interconnectedness. Over time, the energy of love and compassion becomes more natural, flowing effortlessly in our daily interactions and decisions. The more we connect with the energy of love and compassion, the more we begin to experience its benefits. Studies have shown that when we engage in acts of kindness and compassion, we not only uplift others, but also experience increased happiness, well-being, and even improved health. Love and compassion help to lower stress, reduce anxiety, and improve our overall sense of fulfillment. When we live from a place of love, we are less likely to be consumed by negativity, and we become more resilient in the face of life's challenges. Love and compassion act as a healing force, both for ourselves and for the world. Ultimately, the energy of love and compassion has the power to transform the world. It is a force that can bridge divides, heal wounds, and create a more peaceful, harmonious existence. By living with love and compassion, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to the collective good, fostering a world where kindness, understanding, and acceptance prevail. It is through the energy of love and compassion that we truly begin to understand our shared humanity and experience the depth of connection that binds us all together.